Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazak. Uh, one day, and I hope that day has come, but I don't know. I'm not sure. My enemies have won always. I used to complain to God that you always let my enemies win. The strong come here, as you can see. They have no consideration. Such rude remarks, comments they put here. So one day, so I've been really down low, but. Of course, and the enemy, uh, I don't know, but my father was a millionaire in UAE. He was from Emirates, but he lived in Pakistan and yet he made lots of money, lots of money. Today, it's really sad. My father's hands were very chubby. I saw him after some years, 2 years or something, and I've been seeing that my enemy, I don't know. So, wake up call. I got this from Paramahamsa Vishwananda, and today, after 2 years, yesterday's, my father came over. I don't know whether God is punishing me still. I loved my father, so of course, it hurts. Whichever way but lose. So, you see, I'm just, although, like he was a millionaire. He's got brothers. How many? Things like that here in the Emirates. But he has to take help. We're getting financial help because his brothers also cannot help him so much. His brothers are also millionaires. So yeah, he helped. His eldest brother also helped. The family business helped. And so they became millionaires. And he wanted to help his brothers, not his sons. He neglected his sons, my father. But I don't think this punishment is because it comes on me. So I was saying, okay, even my enemy one day, even UAE will not be able to help. He's going to the best hospital here. He went for general checkup, but today I saw a very weak man. I could see his bones, his hands. He used to tell me, you've become so skinny, skinny, skinny. Eat, eat. And I had this chronic fatigue and I couldn't eat and all this. So they haven't told me, but maybe God will come, maybe He will not, but it's enough now. So you who want to be rude, at your own peril, huh? This time, wherever you are from, अरे मैंने बड़े बड़े लोगों को big tycoons business में ऊपर से नीचे गिरते हुए देखा है. No life gone. No. But but they pick themselves up. Once Abbas Gokul's wife said something to me. I kept quiet. My grandaunt used to say, don't say anything, keep quiet and see how God gives it to them. But she herself got cancer. She had told me to pray, kid. She never becomes dependent on anyone. किसी की मोहताज नहीं हो. And she didn't even want to go to the hospital. I don't know. She was a very simple service lady. So, you come at your own peril here, huh? and say things to me, attacks. और मैं तो हूँ ही दुखी for several decades now. अगर मेरी नहीं लगी इस दफ़े तुम लोगों को, see, I can't reach you. I don't know whether you are using your true name or not, but God knows. So, I don't know if this is about my father or who, but here's the short video, part 1, Cancer Wake-Up Call. Millionaire, my father was. He's with OPEC. OPEC is, just fixing my mic, Gulf News. He's got a meeting with Gulf News he had in 1980s when I was in Karachi American School. He showed me the newspaper in Karachi brought from Gulf here, UAE. So he's going to a hospital in Abu Dhabi, and I'm wondering, he's seeing the best, he says the best doctors are there. And yet he's so weak. He's not, I mean, I saw his eldest brother maybe even older to him or something. But working hard, doing things on Eid, inviting us, being very active. My principal, St. Joseph's College, 60, 70, she was 80, she's been so active. I saw her. Her reflexes when the driver threw up and all this. We had to give him OS, some this drink we get from Karachi for diarrhea and all. And she gave him OS. So the dehydration thing. So actually, it's not given to those who vomit, but OS something. Millionaire. And imagine UAE, अभी तक oil है इधर. We have oil. And Abu Dhabi hospital, Cleveland Hospital, has the best of doctors of the world. But when I saw my father, he's so weak, he cannot walk properly, but he was trying to. So they're hiding from me. I don't know what they're hiding. But a man so tough. Also, he never used to feel tired. I got tired. I never used to feel tired. But losing Miss Desa, separating from her, I got tired. Depression and all this. So my father was working when this madness started, he would go, very strong man, very strong. His mother was very strong too. Very strong. Nothing has helped. I saw a very weak skeleton. His hands were I could see the bones, skin and bones only. His hands were chubby, thick. He was broad shoulders. You cannot, and the way he was walking, I thought he would, I think he needs I think he should. He's walking, but when I walked with him, seeing him off, I didn't see a very, it's like at his age, even there are people who are strong. So, and after having said, God destroy Fahad, I was like, no, 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 God, you have always been, and he's my father. So, and I have suspected him and brought out, you know, so this dissipating energy of mine, because on one side, voices are coming and things are being told to me. And when I saw my father this time, after 2 years or so, or maybe 4 years, since, he's very thin and weak, very weak. I think he needs a wheelchair, God forbid. But so even UAE, I mean, they're trying their best. He goes for, I don't know what, he told me he's gone for general checkup, but I don't see his health he's seen the best of doctors. So I don't know what's happening. They're trying to hide something from me. Now it's enough. I tell God, wherever you may be, but he's been helping my enemies also. Hoshen, right? Canada, here, there, Singapore. So, man has a lot of energy, strength to destroy, mass murdering, killing. One man can do this. If he has influence, money, power, money's power. So you come here this time. Fahad, enough is enough. So I get in this like cracked. I'm not abusing, thank God. It's really, I'm giving ke upar to ki After that day, Rukaiya auntie, I used to call her, my mother used to call her Rukaiya Babi. You know, Abbas Gokal's wife, Rukaiya, now it's well known. Sorry, I don't want to, but I want to use this now because enough is enough. So I was just complaining to God, oh no. Well, and even if you give my enemy cancer, what they did to me for 2 decades, right? So you don't care. No, no, no. No. So here is Abbas Gokal's case. Abbas Gokal's. And his daughter is also here. So his wife, about his wife, a little bit is written. I really didn't like doing these things. But there's a God. Married to Rukaiya Gokal. They both have a daughter, Sukaina. So come at your own peril. We couldn't dream that this would happen. right? What she told me, come at your own peril. This time, yes, I don't like, how it is. I don't know, but Abu Dhabi is financially helping me. This is my father's country. So I have to, and not having these, of course, I sometimes have very negative, I become very sensitive, and so I don't want this money. I become very analytical about the whole, I don't know whether I should even eat, because everything is coming. Even having a cup of tea, a mug of tea here. Using what I'm using now, all is from Abu Dhabi. So sometimes when I believe in this, that no, there is a God, Lakshmi Devi, why can't I work? And I don't like to use people. So I'm the one who doesn't say, please press the this. But it's good sometimes. Yes, you need to spread the word around. Please press the icon, bell icon, subscribe here. So this, right? This happened after. This happened after Rukaiya insulted me. Rukaiya Gogal. I don't know. I, what have you done in Karachi American School? And shouting at me. And I couldn't, I don't know who told her she lived in Geneva. So, at their relative, Sukaina's relative, Shahudi's wedding, Shahudi, with Zuhair Habib, she shouted at me and scolding me, what have you done in Karachi American School? America was not willing to help. You're the president's secretary. American president's secretary. So I'm sorry, but I have to bring this out. वरना हम लोग मुंह पे ताने वाने देने वाले नहीं थे. I wasn't like that. खुदा माफ करे. So God, even now I'm kind of scared. I don't know, right, if this, but since I was complaining, because there are many men coming here harassing me on Facebook also, in this condition that I am, and I'm not sure, every time whether I should be taking financial help from even, oh my God, even like the British court. And all this, so if this case would have been in America, I would have doubted it. So I don't know, but I don't know if this happened because these rich people, and they were dancing on American tune, very, and in the West, living in the Geneva and London before that, when we were there, when I was living with my parents in London. I don't know, but God is reminding me that, remember, big people who thought they had a life, they had private jets. I don't know. Mazloom. Yeah. So people have been undermining my thing, my case, my condition. Shalom. And so the one who did this to me for 2 decades on, but before that I was feeling chronic fatigue. There were other things before that. My everything from childhood, but it became very unbearable in year 2000. Around 1995, 1999 May, I struggled. I struggled in London. The lady in London told me that, how have you come here? You should be bedridden. You should be a vegetable, right? You're going to come here. Who are you? God knows who you are. Fahad. You see, Gokul shipping. How did they get into the BCC? I think I didn't even know what was happening. My father, only once because of the. My father told me that, yeah, because she scolded me and all this, so I complained to my father about it. So he said that maybe they're jealous or, you know, because they are trying to get Sukaina for Yasin. So that's why. You see? Um, and but I don't think cancer. I mean, the thing they've done to me for 2 decades now, it's too unbearable. Pressing on my chest, this, that, it comes even now. So I don't think cancer is enough as a punishment. I think that this person should be hung upside down for 2 decades, keep him alive or her. Put snakes inside, you know, the jinns and tarap tarap ke rahe, tarapta rahe. I don't know how to say this in English. Andar tarap rahe, like they were telling me now in Karachi that your enemy has done something that you should be like a basket case. Inside there should be like a lot of, like sometimes even here when I'm so hungry, but I can't get up. Like you should be feeling thirsty inside. Ek tarap rahe, restlessness inside, agony. You want food, you want this, but you can't have it. And you are bedridden. So probably what I was thinking is they would give me food through the injections, intravenous way. But you know, still like that thirst, that भूख रहे, भूखी रहूं. There should hunger inside. I'm unable to say. This is what the other spiritual man told me over the phone. This is like something like in detail, and very close to the symptoms the lady in London told me, clairvoyant. And I'm thinking maybe they're punishing me because my father came to show me a daughter to see her father. My father could see me in that case, but I love my father. He's only one. He can have many children, but you know, I have only one father, and My mother didn't get a divorce from my father because she told her grand aunt that I was attached. So seeing my father, his chubby hands full in bones and skin. Ooh. So I just yesterday, he came for a while, and I'm just in a very big shock. I don't know whether God, this woman who was jealous of us, my mother and father, I even asked the clairvoyant what we have done to her so that maybe I can go and say, please forgive me, something I've done to you, I don't realize or I've forgotten or something like this. So the lady in London told me that you have done nothing to her. Nothing. And I said, no, but I do get angry. So she said, no, it's not you who get angry. She's sending evil spirits on you. Your mind keeps working. You keep thinking, and all this, right? So it's not even you. She said that my mother and my heart is clean. She looked at my hand and she could feel perhaps even seeing things. She told me that my whole left side hurts at that time. And she said, you're very determined. I was like, no, I'm not determined. God is determined. But I don't know why I'm like, she said, get help because she's trying to destroy your whole family. So that's maybe She told me that the woman who's doing sorcery on us is jealous of my mother and father. So my father doesn't seem well. Probably they're hiding that he has. And the voices made me believe that he was doing this to me. So I had to leave my house. I cannot live in Karachi now. So it's sometimes like ICU, I mean, I can't get up to eat. I'm hungry. So what I do now, I buy like slices of, can't even put butter. So, fast food kind of a thing, cheese and bread. Can't even toast my bread. Put it in the toaster. Just quickly have the sliced bread from the fridge. Can't even put it in the microwave. Sometimes it's like this. Sometimes I get up, very rarely now. Like that day I went out 3 times. And I was dead coming back. I was like gone. My eyes were watery and not in a good condition. This time, you see, I don't like people hurting others, right? I will do all I can. So if I don't like people hurting others, and I don't like hurting others, because even that, when the lady said, I asked her, I said, what have I done wrong to her? So maybe, I can go and apologize to her. The first step, apologies. My apologies if I have done something wrong to you. She said, no, you haven't done anything wrong. She's just jealous. And that's why your mother and father's children have also gotten it. Like she's attacking. So I was told. So when I was purged in Karachi, I thought we were fighting her power, evil powers. And at first, they would kill her. I was like, no. I didn't even want to kill a jinn. So at first I was like, no, I can't kill anyone. I don't want to kill a jinn. Sometimes I would come from my principal's house. We have so many lizards in Karachi also. So, but I had to try to get them out of my room. And if there's a bug, I couldn't kill a bug. I was like, oh, looking at it. I become all of a sudden very sensitive. Sometimes a cockroach stamp on it, killed. Can't take you, get out. Sometimes, God would bless me and I see this bug. What shall I do with it? So if it's a bug I can hold in my hand or put in some box, and fly away, fly out, bug. Take it out, just get my hand out from, the window, or just throw it out the window because it can fly. It's a flying bug. Like that. So sometimes it would be like this. And the lizards, I wouldn't kill in my room. I would just try to get them out of my room. At least out of my room. Then they'll be standing there. I mean, on the wall, there, standing. No. Chipkawa on the wall. Outside my room. So this time, the court of God. So I've also made this Facebook page. Let's see, what is it called? I'll just leave my chat here. One day my grandaunt used to say कि Allah के सामने we have to stand in front of God. So the court of God, I've made I keep forgetting, the divine court, sorry. In the divine court, my group is a Facebook group, in the divine court. So here, June 16, 2022. Thank you so much, dear members, for waiting patiently. I'm sorry I have not posted here for the longest time. Recently, I'm being communicated through telepathy that the last Savior has come. Let's see if that's true and justice will be established on earth. So let's see. What are the comments here? Shameless, wicked people. Cowards. You want to discourage me. Already I don't know Arabic. Sometimes I feel very shy. Once a year I have to go to renew my financial aid. I thought I would die. It's very difficult. I feel very shy. I'm like, can't explain what I feel. So, I was the kind of person I don't take, like, I would like to give, although I used to tell myself, isn't that a sign of arrogance? So my cousins had to make me understand now that look, Zahra, we are going, in Karachi they call me Zahra, so now let us pay for you a restaurant or somewhere. At first it was very difficult to take favors. It was like they would say, no, we are your brothers, or we're cousins. You are like our sister. It's not a favor. I don't also like to use people. I don't like to hurt people. But since this thing is on me, so the lady in London said that you don't want to get angry. But this time I think God, haven't you warned people enough? And still in this age we have so many covert nurses and things like that. I think you should just know. And this cancer rampant and this poor innocent people getting cancer, children getting cancer. But I think God now you should, because you see, I'm doing this. I don't know what my against my country. They are Islamic, and I'm very grateful to them that they have not come as yet. But I don't know when. And so they can't. I'm doing this against, you know, my country. And you are taking full advantage of that. The Muslim country that I'm in, you know very well what you are doing here. So wicked. In the name of Islam. There are times when I haven't even thanked Abu Dhabi properly. I don't want to be ungrateful. So, because recently I'm in a doubt, like Parmam Savishwananda, because the guy who looked like him in London was a Pathan, and I was told that, because some Pakistani woman after us. And she's one of a kind. So maybe she could have, like my mind went wild. Maybe, 3M also. I made a big thing on Facebook against him. Then Al Musa also. Here, thank God he helped me against 3M. He's been courageous to do this. So I don't know whether they're having a go at me with my father's thing. And Paramahamsa Vishwananda does say the Guru Bhyo Namaha mantra is from Sri M. His Guru gave it to him. And I think he's Pathan because he's known as Sri Mumtaz Ali Khan or something when he was a Muslim. So maybe, a Muslim, like I was asking help from my Kuwaiti brother when I found him on online Facebook, and he said, okay, I'll try to locate, I'm trying to locate a Wali, Allah, saint for you. So we are also, me and my family members are praying for you. May you get well. When I was in Karachi, when this thing had started, no, to some time after, some years after, on me. So maybe, I felt that this Pakistani woman, or they had long time ago tried to get things from India, Hindu, like they become sadhus, the black magicians also, and all this. So she must be of high caliber, or she must have some connections in India. And when I found this out, that Sri M was we can't even ratify his story because We don't know his guru is gone. Things like that. Even Hindus, some Hindus can't believe in his story because it's so fictitious. It's like, it's unreal. It's unreal. So that's why maybe the woman started to, because my aunt did tell me she's one of a kind, this Jadugarni. She would try to put me, in trouble, like recently case against in UAE. I've changed the title now, and I don't know. I should be grateful for what I have. And remember, beggars can't be choosers. So I really want to work. Once I work, I can go there and say, once I'm well, I can cancel the financial aid. So I really wanted to work on this thing, which is mediation. As I have a law degree from London, UK, Wolverhampton, University of Wolverhampton. So I wanted to work on this mediation. And I get very emotional about this because it's about a family I loved and reincarnation and all this. So I, when I went to court once, when I was in Assembler College, I was sitting there crying inside. I was like, oh, my principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, she had a family case. Father's inheritance. The cousin wanted, late cousin, so, or they had a problem with inheritance. So her one sister is married to her cousin, who started to give his uncle this problem, inheritance. So he was, that poor man was, and his death anniversary is coming. My principal's father's death anniversary on 9th March. 8th March or 9th? And he passed away in 1987. I remember when my grand aunt came, said they had seen Mr. Sadar at the Fikri family house. So now my emotions, and Fatima Fikri must have passed away, or I don't know, but this is her daughter. So what is mediation and how to work on this? And I would love a training in this, but only if I get well, then I'll be on my own. So hopefully when I'm finished with this Islam, I can embark on introducing mediation in the UAE, finding people here, doing my business, or like, yeah, family mediation. Uh, Anyone with problems here. Even business, in business, if two parties agree, then we can have this. So I don't like the court case, different lawyers, like one person. So this is from the jumsadar.com. Just the definition. Mediation is a process wherein the parties meet with a mutually selected, impartial, and neutral person who assists them in the negotiation of their differences. But here we're told if two parties agree to this, then only. If the one party doesn't agree to it, then it has. They want to go to court. we can't force anyone, right? So only if these two parties, family members, business associates, partners, agree to it, then we can have this mediation. Outside of court settlement, one the mediator is for both the parties, not different lawyers, charging so much, this, that. So I wanted to work on this from in Karachi and introduce reform in family law, where uncles and cousins are concerned, reform in family law by introducing mediation, right? Let's see where it has gotten. Mediation and the process of family law reform. I'll have to read this again. Or if I have not in Karachi, it's 1999. Family court reform and ADR, shifting values and expectations. Family dispute resolution process. Hong Kong, the Law Reform Commission of Hong Kong. This is great if Hong Kong has introduced this. This is one of the best things. Instead of, litigation, court litigation and trials and my principal standing there and a father in a wheelchair going to court with a father for this family inheritance problem. So, Fikri and Fikri. This is the problem. Jaron dies and Jaron dies. Bleak house. Here we have a case, Omani, Ibrahim Fikri, 1974. Ibrahim Fikri relinquished. This is my principal's father, Ibrahim Fikri, late father. He died on 9th March 1987. Relinquished the sued property in favor of Omani and Hafsa, his two elder daughters, the eldest one being Hafsa, which was then mutated to the names in 1985. What a father he was, really. He gave his daughters, he left, what a father he was. He was a great father. I like Muhammad Fikri. Movie. So Muhammad Fikri was his Muhammad Fikri. His Edward here. The one who brought this case against his uncle. Married to his daughter Fatima. Muhammad Fikri. Muhammad Fikri is gone also. Meri aa lag gayi. I think I killed him. So this is very emotional, very dear to my heart. Oh God, so I said, okay, leave it. I don't think you can do mediation because you'll be crying inside for Fatima Fikri, Ibrahim Fikri. Oh honey, I can't see this. This is too much for me, too overwhelming. It was overwhelming to go in the court in Karachi, High Court, and see, because for our play in SM Law College, it was quite overwhelming case law related. Hani is gone. Others through Mr. Muhammad Safdar, advocate. Okay, I have to take a break. This is too much for me, sorry.